You are about to enter another world. It's a place where everything seems the same, and yet it's somehow very, very different. In the interests of road safety and education, for the sake of the ones you hold most dear, take a moment to enter the parallel universe where children actually live. It may just help to save their lives.
That sounds a bit serious.
Welcome to the child's world of traffic, where the greatest risk of death or injury comes from road crashes.
The first thing to remember is that we don't always see the things over at the edges of the picture. We haven't learned to use our peripheral vision properly yet. You see the whole picture. We often miss out a lot of stuff. Plus, grown-ups always think we can do more than we really can.
And the average attention span in your child's world is, well, very short. Kids don't know what traffic sounds to listen for or where they are coming from. Their ability to judge speed and distances usually needs a lot of work. In fact, it will be some years before your child develops a reliable set of senses and judgment skills. When you live in a child's world of traffic, you learn most quickly by copying big people. Parents and carers really do need to show kids the right things to do in every traffic situation. And when it comes to traffic safety, the single most important thing you can show your child is stop.
That's great. Then we look in all directions. Fantastic. Then we listen to any traffic, and then we think.
And
safe to cross the road? It is. Okay.
Before crossing a road, hurrying to catch the bus, crossing the road after leaving the car, or pushing off on the bicycle.
So first, we need to find a good place to cross the road. Can you see one around here? Yep, this is great because you've got a really good view of the road from here and you can clearly see where any cars and things are coming from. First we stop.
Any time you're out and about is a great time to reinforce this vital message.
Great.
Stop. Look. Listen. And think. And repetition is a vital part of that reinforcement.
First we find a good place to cross. Can you see one around here? That's right, this is great because you've got a really good view of the road and it's a crossing, so the traffic should stop. So first press the button. Then we've stopped one side of the road, that's it. Look in all directions. We listen, no traffic, and we think about whether it's safe to cross. Cars have stopped, we're okay to walk across.
Ready to go to school? Okay, off we go then. You two walk in front, we'll walk behind.
Walking your children and others to school will give you lots of opportunities to practice good pedestrian safety.
All right, okay, let's look. Look to the left, look right round behind us. Okay, we're looking for traffic in all directions. Okay, we're coming up to the railway crossing, so let's stop. We look. Where are we looking? All around for trains. Okay, is it safe to cross?
Yeah.
Off we go then. In you go. Righto. Bye. See you later.
In the child's world of traffic, a ride in a car is a very big deal indeed. For safety's sake, children should only ever sit in the back seat. And as long as they see you buckle up that seatbelt every time, they will want to do it too. Whatever their size, Children should only ever enter or leave the car by one door. We call it the safety door, for obvious reasons. The more you share good road safety habits with your child, the safer everyone will be.
Dad, don't pick it up. It's not safe. Dad, isn't this a 50 zone?
Your child sees and copies everything you do. So it's well worth doing the right things. Waiting for the bus is not the most interesting activity in the world. Getting on board, finding a seat, travelling, getting off, and particularly crossing the road, they are more demanding activities, and every one of them can be dangerous, especially crossing the road. That's why it's essential to park on the same side as the bus stop when dropping kids off and again at pickup. When children are on a bus, Mum and Dad aren't usually around. An older travel buddy can be a good idea, and it's important to have a plan for things like if the bus is late, if you're late, or if your child misses the bus. Here's a quick bus safety checklist you can share with your child. No fooling around at the bus stop. Your parents should be waiting at pick-up and drop-off times so they will know if you do. Wait for the bus to stop before stepping forward. Wait for people to get off before you get on. Watch your step. Hold the handrail. If there's a seat, use it. Put your bag on your lap or under the seat. Keep clear of the doors. Wait for the bus to stop before you get off. And most important of all, wait until the bus has driven away before you stop, look, listen, and think if you have to cross the road. Of course, if Mum or Dad is meeting the bus, you won't have to cross the road because they always park on the same side as the bus. In the child's world of traffic, riding a bicycle is exhilarating, liberating, and occasionally excruciating. Fortunately, most of the inevitable crashes experienced by new bicycle riders will result in little more than hurt pride if parents have some simple rules, insist on safety gear, and use plenty of common sense. Always wear a correctly fitted helmet. Always ride a bike that's the right size. Keep well clear of roads and traffic. It takes lots of supervised practice before children have the knowledge and skills to be able to ride safely on roads. So don't even think about letting them ride on roads until they are around the age of 12. And always supervise your children.
Anyone coming this way? No one coming this way?
Stop, look, listen, and think is important on bicycles too.
Have a look up to our left. Righto, let's go.
And around driveways and lanes and on footpaths, it's important to watch and listen for signs of cars and other vehicles. A lot of the survival skills that are required in the child's world of traffic will seem to you like simple and straightforward common sense, but it's all new to your child. And it's important to remember that children's development takes time, and they need lots of positive role models and supervised practice. And to stay safe in the child's world of traffic, you need a loving parent or carer with small reminders over and over and over again.